Newspaper club is really just focused on writing. We really try and incorporate a ton of different mediums when it comes to journalism. So things like articles, of course, literature, but we also try and include photojournalism and that sort of thing. It's a really wide range of things that we do, but as a club, we make a newspaper. Our last physical copy came out early this school year, first quarter, so it's been a rough transition throughout the school year. A lot going on for all of our members outside of the club, but we were pretty active last year in making physical copies and stuff. Honestly, a lot of the stories and ideas that I get come from NPR. I'll listen to it before and after school on my drive from my house. So a lot comes from just whatever you hear. We're really open on writing whatever you want to write about. I believe that the best articles come from things that you're emotionally connected to. So I don't want someone to write an article that they feel is boring, because that's going to lead to some boring writing. The process to make a newspaper is a really long one. It takes a lot of brainstorming to come up with articles and come up with topics that you focus on. So a lot of the time, the writing process takes a couple weeks for everyone to get their articles rough drafted, edited, and finalized. And then comes the process of designing the actual newspaper. I try to create a theme around each newspaper, a colored theme that kind of follows the cover that we do, along with the articles that we add to it. A lot of brainstorming, writing, editing, formatting, and then eventually printing, where we get our budget from the Booster Club or through ASB, and then we'll print out the papers and hopefully they come on time. I feel like people should join Newspaper Club because it's fun. As the president, I'm really focused on making sure everyone does what they want. When you join a club like this, it might be really easy to get stuck in work that you don't want to do. And I want to make sure that everyone who joins does something they enjoy. So if you're not really interested in writing so much, you can take photos for the different articles and possibly even the cover. And then when it comes to writing, there's a lot of different topics that you can write about. And I know that a lot of people don't want to write about state testing or, a new lunch menu or something. That's not fun to write about for anyone, really.